Today's poll question asked you, how do you handle those mid-afternoon slumps? But probably a better question is, what are those slumps all about and what can we do on a more permanent basis? First of all, those mid-afternoon slumps are a natural part of our normal biorhythms. See, the Earth makes one rotation on its axis every 24 hours, which gives us night and day, and people assume we've just adapted to that, going to bed at night and waking up in the morning, when in fact, those biorhythms are actually programmed within every cell of our body. In fact, humans left in a windowless environment without any time cues still adapt to that 24-hour schedule. And within that schedule, we don't have even levels of alertness. We're more tired in the evening and nighttime, and we're more alert during the day. But even within that, we have some differences. In fact, the lowest low is between 1 and 3 o'clock in the morning, and the second low is, guess what, 1 to 3 o'clock in the afternoon. The more sleep deprived you are, the lower those lows are going to feel. So what can we do about that? Well, first of all, don't reach for that big sugary treat. It'll bring up your blood sugar, sure, and you'll feel better for a while, but then the insulin spurt will bring that blood sugar down, so you end up with a low blood sugar combined with a low circadian rhythm, so not a good combination. And it's okay to have a small amount of caffeine. Research shows about 50 to 100 milligrams of caffeine will increase your alertness and focus without affecting your night's sleep. But most of us reach for way too much, which then impacts our sleep. So then we're more sleep deprived the next day, just causing a vicious cycle here. So, reach for a smaller cup of caffeine instead of the big one. Don't overdo it at lunch. That will end up with a lower low in the middle of the afternoon. It's okay to have a planned snack, something a little bit more protein and a little bit of carbs, but not a big lunch at lunchtime. And then it also helps to change up the tasks a little bit, crank up the music, switch to a more mundane task, or take the project over to a colleague's desk and work with them. Take a walking meeting with somebody. Plan in some movement, whether it's stretches or running up and down the stairs, doing some jumping jacks, walking around outside. Movement always helps. But ultimately, if you want to prevent those mid-afternoon slumps, it's important to work on your sleep, getting the right hours of sleep and the right type of sleep. So until tomorrow, this is Dr. Jo.